Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome to your practice this morning. Happy Monday. I'm going to give everyone a little bit of time to get settled. All you're going to need today is your mat, unless you have some props that you really enjoy practicing with, but we will not be needing props for this class today. I just wanted to remind everybody that we meet here every Monday morning at 9:30 for a live class together, a 60-minute vinyasa, fully guided. If you can't make the live stream, don't worry about it. All of the classes live on my channel, so you can access them whenever you'd like. There's also always a playlist in the descriptions on these videos for these classes. So if you enjoy practicing with music, you can follow the link to that playlist and listen on a separate device while you practice. Great. I think that's all the announcements. So let's go ahead and get started this morning. We're going to begin with a little bit of a meditation just to kind of settle the body. So you can stay seated, child's pose, lie down, pick any shape that works for you. And just find some stillness here this morning. Close your eyes and begin to connect with your breath. Really feel your breath in your body this morning. And always giving yourself a moment to just check in with how you're feeling. Begin to deepen your inhales and exhales right here. Clearing out the body. Take a fuller breath in. Hold at the very top of that inhale. Big sigh out. Feel the shoulders soften down your back here. Start to find some ease in your jaw and your face. Let yourself be right here in this moment. So we are constantly learning about power, what we have the power to control, what we can't control. Something that I've been working on in my personal practice lately is knowing that I don't have the power to control what others think, what others say, how others feel, how others react to what I do, and the list goes on and on. But we do have power of our hearts. So we can control our reactions. We have the power to forgive. We have the power to love. We have the power to find courage. So in this moment right here, what do you need to let go of? And what can you invite in? So maybe just simply letting go of the idea that it's important what others think, and inviting in a little bit more self-love or compassion. And it might show up differently for you, so just be an inquiry about what you need. Let's all together, big inhale through your nose. Big sigh out. Once more like that, breathe in. And breathe out. Gently open your eyes. Let's meet in a tabletop position on our mat here. Let's begin with some side body stretches. So before we move, set your wrists under your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, and your knees are under your hips, tops of your feet on the earth. Start to bring your left shoulder towards your left hip, elongating the right side body here. Really breathe, inhale. And exhale. We've got one more breath here. And then we'll come back through to center, exhale. And then we'll take the other side, so right shoulder to right hip, lengthening the left side body. And then come back to center. We'll take that again, left shoulder to left hip, inhale. Exhale to center. Right shoulder, right hip, inhale. And to center. One more time each side, breathe in. Exhale, come back. One more right side here. And back to center. Let's take cat-cow together. Inhale, soften the elbows, drop the belly, pull your heart through, tailbone up, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. Really create space between the shoulder blades as you drop your head. Inhale, drop the belly. And round through the spine. So we'll keep this going for a few more rounds. The beauty of this practice is that you can move at whatever pace feels best for you, just following your breath. So just take a couple more rounds here on your own. Feeling the breath and the body come together as one. 2 more rounds. As you finish that last exhale, go ahead and come to stand on your knees, and then you're going to rotate to the left side edge of your mat here. So your feet might hang off a little bit back behind you on the mat. That's okay. We'll begin with the left knee down, right leg out long. Really ground down through all 4 corners of your right foot and bring your left hand to your left hip. Actually, switch that. Right hand to right hip. Left arm's going to reach up. So before we reach over towards the right foot, I want you to really feel the length here. So really extend up. And then gently start to take your left fingertips over towards your right foot. And you can take your gaze sort of under the left armpit. And deepen your breath here. And then if you'd like, you can take the right hand and just slide it down the right leg to go a little bit deeper. This is gate pose. One more inhale. Exhale, come back up. This is optional here, so you can stay lifted if you'd like. Or if you want to, you can start to fold forward, really walking the fingertips long out in front of you, finding a lot of space in the upper back, the spine. Really important that you press the top of your left foot down. Activate the lower belly. Maybe the top of your head or the forehead comes down to the floor for 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale slowly and gently, come back up. What we're going to do is just swap sides here. So stand on the right knee, left leg is long. Ground the left foot down, come up to stand. And then we'll really extend the right arm up. Find space in the side body first. And then gently bend over towards the left foot. And then if you'd like, you can slide the left fingertips down the leg. So this is a really big stretch in the right side body, but also that inner left thigh. And then come back up. We'll do one more fold forward if you're feeling it today. We're just here for 3 breaths. Really activate the left leg. One more inhale. Gently come up. Exhale. Now flip back to the front of your mat. Let's come into down dog. Whatever movement you like in down dog, you can take. If you're not sure, just simply pedaling the feet feels really nice to settle in. I always have really tight hips and hamstrings when I wake up in the morning, so if you feel that, maybe take the pedals a little bit slower this morning. Don't forget to breathe here as you settle in. And then we'll find stillness here. Really ground the fingertips down. Press the earth away from you. Activate the lower belly. Soften your knees. Inhale. And big exhale. Again, like that. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more here. Let all the air go. Step your right foot through. Come into low lunge. Back knee gently drops down onto the mat here. Give yourself 3 breaths to just feel into the hips. So movement if you'd like, maybe wiggling the hips side to side or straightening the front leg, or you can just find some stillness here. Really bring your attention inward. Deep breath in and out. Let's keep the left palm down on the earth and extend the right arm high for a twist. Now this next shape is optional. You can just stay in this twist, or if you want to quad stretch, bend the back leg and reach the right hand for the left foot. Deepen your inhales. Feel the release of the exhale. One more breath. Release that left foot. And we're going to step the feet together at the top of the mat. Come into ragdoll. Really nice forward fold. Your knees can be as bent as they need to be here. You can grab opposite elbows. You can place the palms behind your head or just let the arms hang. Take one more breath in. With this exhale, let something go. Release the hands down. Inhale, roll yourself up to stand. Big breath in, reach the arms high, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, high plank, step it back. Pause here on an inhale. And then lower to your belly as you exhale, nice and slow. Tops of your feet on the earth. As you inhale, gently press the palms down to lift the chest slightly for cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times like that. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower down. Really feel the tops of your feet and the thighs pressing down. One more inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, lower, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and let it go. Step your left foot forward, low lunge. Find your way there. Find stillness, find movement, whatever you need for 3 breaths. Notice how one side might feel a little bit different than the other. And then right palm stays on the earth. Left hand reaches high for a twist. And again, this next shape is optional, so you can stay in the twist or take a quad stretch here. If you're in this quad stretch, I want you to think about kicking your foot into your hand as you gently pull your foot towards your body. And you'll feel the stretch a little bit more. On your next exhale, release. Bring your feet together at the top of your mat for a forward fold. Inhale, we rise, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step it back. Take a breath here. Now, if you're ready for chaturanga, you can lower halfway down, or you can skip this and just meet in down dog. Otherwise, as you exhale, lower all the way to the belly. 1 cobra here. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath. And a breath out. Lift the right leg high as you inhale. Find a lot of space here. Big breath in. Exhale, go ahead and step through. Come into low lunge. As you inhale, float the right hand high. Big breath. As you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper here. Take one more breath. Exhale, release. Step your feet together, top of your mat, and fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Get really long here in the spine. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. However you want to move here. Take a breath in. Find your way into down dog. From down dog, lift your left leg high as you inhale. Exhale, step all the way through. Come into your low lunge. Drop the back knee down. Inhale the left arm high for a twist. Twist deeper, exhale. One more breath. And fold, feet together, top of your mat. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, step back. Take a breath in. Find your way into down dog. From down dog, take a big sip of air. And a big sigh out. Do that once more. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step all the way through, runner's lunge. So this time the back knee stays lifted up off the mat here. I want you to really ground down through the right foot. Really drive the right heel down into the earth. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach the arms high. So activate the lower belly here. Belly button towards your spine. Gently pull the right hip back behind you, pulling the left forward. Activate the back leg. And then soften your shoulders. Take some cleansing breaths here. Maybe using the exhale to bend a little bit deeper in the front knee. One more breath in. Exhale, eagle arms. So we'll take the right arm under, left arm over. If this is too much in the shoulders, just take the palms to your shoulders and give yourself a little hug here. So again, right arm is under, left arm is over. You want to bring your elbows so they're in line with the shoulders. And you want to gently pull the hands away from your face. And then unclench your jaw. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now really drive down through the right foot as you inhale. We're going to bring the left knee into the chest as we come to stand for one leg Tadasana. So keep lifting the left knee up. Take one more breath. We'll come into eagle pose. So options here. As you bend in the right knee, the left leg crosses over, and you can bring your left toes to the outside of your right foot so they're on the ground. A little kickstand. If you want to go deeper and explore the shape more, you can start to wrap the left leg all the way around the right. Now notice the breath. Keep it nice and steady. Really intentional here. For 2 more breaths. Squeeze the thighs together. Lift the elbows in line with your shoulders. And then start to unwind. Hug the left knee back into your chest just for 1 breath in. Exhale, kick back for warrior 3. You can keep the eagle arms if you'd like for bound warrior 3. Or if you'd like, you can unwind, hands at the heart or reach forward. Bring your awareness to your left hip, or if you'd like, you can actually physically touch the left hip. Start to drive it down towards the mat. For 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Just 1 breath here. Crescent lunge. Drop the back foot down. Reach the arms high. Exhale your hands to the earth. Find your way back to down dog. Big breath in and a breath out. Left leg lifts high, inhale. Exhale, step through runner's lunge. Back knee stays lifted. So we know we're going to balance on this left foot. So really ground down, press into the earth. Feel the connection with your mat. And then come on up, crescent lunge. So give yourself as much space left to right as you need so you can really square your hips forward. Pulling the left hip back, the right forward. And extend the arms high. And lift your heart. Breathe. Two more breaths. You've got one more inhale. Exhale, eagle arms. The left arm is under, right arm is over this time. Keep the bend in that front knee. Lift your elbows in line with the shoulders and soften your face. And then as you inhale, we'll begin to stand on the left foot, bringing the right knee into the chest. Really find your balance here. Soften your standing knee. And then take eagle. So you can kickstand that foot or wrap all the way around. Just make sure you're sitting low here. Activate the lower belly and squeeze everything into the center line. Let's gently unwind, no rush, nice and slow. And then kick back for bound, warrior three if you want to keep the eagle arms. Or you can unwind and reach your arms forward or bring your hands to your heart. Drop the right hip down for two more breaths. One more inhale. We're going to stay for the exhale. Crescent lunge, one big breath. Really open the chest, reach high. And then hands to the earth. Back to down dog. And downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Big exhale. Do that again. Breathe. And breathe out. Drop down to your knees. Come into child's pose or take a seat. Come back to your breath here for a moment. Really feel into the body. Feel the new energy circulating in your body. Feel the power in the stillness. And really bring your awareness to your heart space. Bring your awareness to what you're feeling in this moment. And just for another moment here, come back to your breath. And gently blink your eyes open. Find a seat on your mat here. We're going to tuck the toes under for toes pose. So this might be a lot on your feet, so try to hold it for a little bit, but if you need to come down, you can come down. So as we're here in toes pose, just give yourself a moment. Drop your shoulder blades down your back. Set your gaze forward. We tend to forget to stretch our feet. and they hold us up all day. Now extend the arms up over your head. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, lift up, and then exhale. Take your left hand over towards the right, stretch the left side body. And come back. Let's take the other side. Left hand grabs right wrist. Inhale, reach up. And then over, stretching the right side body. And coming back to center. Take the right hand, reach high and drop it behind. Little tricep stretch here. If you want, you can take the left hand back and maybe grab the fingertips for an extra little stretch. And try to keep your head lifted. So get your chin out of your chest and set your gaze forward. And then gently press your head into the right arm. And you'll feel a little bit deeper of a stretch for one more breath. And then release. Take the left arm up and drop it back behind you. Maybe the right hand reaches around and meets the left. But again, remember to keep your chin lifted. And breathe. One more breath. And release. Palms forward, gently uncurl the toes. Maybe hit them on the mat, stretch them out a little bit. All right, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And exhale. Right foot lifts high, breathe. Exhale, runner's lunge, step through. Back knee stays lifted, fingertips on the earth here. Really hug the inner thighs towards one another. Take a breath. Big breath out. On an inhale, we're going to come all the way up for reverse triangle. Ground your back foot down, straighten both legs, and reach the right arm up and over. Now, super important to hug the inner thighs together so you avoid sending your left hip back. So keep the hips squared. Hug the inner thighs together. Really reach up for another breath in. And then exhale, we'll come into triangle, Trikonasana. Right fingertips down to your shin, left arm high. So we'll be here for a moment, so I want you to explore this shape. Meaning, maybe you start with the right hand high up on the right shin. And maybe use the exhale to start to take the right fingertips further towards the right big toe or your mat. Deepen the breath here. And again, keep hugging the inner thighs towards one another. And keep your gaze soft. For 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Full exhale out. Gently come up to stand. Rotate both toes so they're facing the left edge of your mat here. And then begin to fold, coming into a wide leg fold. Knees are soft. Toes slightly in. Bring your heels slightly out. Take whatever version of this fold you'd like. You can just hang out here, dropping the head down. Maybe you want a deep stretch, so you can take your hands to your ankles to help you fold deeper. This is a great shape, great opportunity to take some clearing breaths. For 2 more rounds. And exhale. Slowly come up halfway here. Nice long spine. And then bend into the left knee. Let's take a Skandasana or lateral lunge if you'd like to stay lifted for a few breaths. But if you want Skandasana, you can come all the way down, coming onto your right heel so your right toes are flexed towards your face to really get a stretch here in the right leg, the right inner thigh. And similar to how we began with gate pose, you can stay lifted if you'd like, but if you want to try, you can walk the fingertips forward and really round the upper back and take a fold here. And gently come up. We'll take Skandasana to the other side. So lifting up through that wide leg and then back bending in the right knee here. So lateral lunge is always an option too if you want to stay a little more lifted. And then that forward fold is available whenever you'd like to go a little bit deeper. And then we'll gently lift back up, come into warrior two, back of your mat. So we'll lift up and bend into the left knee. Right leg is nice and straight. Set your gaze over your left fingertips here. So lots to sort of set up in warrior two to get the most out of this shape. Front heel, in this case your left, should line up with your back arch. This back leg is nice and strong here. And we're tucking the hips under, so activating the lower belly. And then from here, I want you to see how much you can get this left knee over the left ankle. Squeeze everything in. Inner thighs hug in. 3 breaths. 2 more. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow to left knee, right arm high. Keep bending deeply in the left knee. If you want to take your left fingertips down inside the left foot, you can take that variation. And then to deepen this even more, take the top hand over the left foot for 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release, runner's lunge. All right, from here we're going to find half moon. Keep your left fingertips on the earth. As you begin to float that right foot up, and then take the right arm high, opening up the chest. So the goal here is to try to stack the shoulder blades on top of one another. And to stack the hips. Almost like you've got a wall behind you and you're trying to flatten your back against that wall. Keep your standing knee nice and soft. And breathe. For one more inhale. Exhale, feet together, fold. Let's take ragdoll here. Grab opposite elbows. Let the head hang down. Release the lower, mid, and upper back here. Maybe shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Release the hands, inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, make your way back into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high as you breathe in. Exhale, step through runner's lunge. Ground your back foot down here. On an inhale, reverse triangle, both legs straight. Reach the left arm up and over. Be mindful of your hips. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And exhale, Trikonasana triangle. Left fingertips to left shin. Start high up on the leg here. And maybe you make your way further down, just exploring a deeper stretch. Breathe. Just give yourself permission to really enjoy the sensations of the pose. And then we'll gently float ourselves all the way back up for a wide leg fold. Maybe take a wider stance this time. See how that feels? Maybe a different variation with the hands. Get a little creative here and explore a new stretch, a new shape, a new sensation. And then gently come up halfway here. We'll bend into the right knee for Skandasana. We're just here for a couple of breaths. Maybe this time you try balancing, bring the palms to your heart or extend the arms up over your head. And then nice and slow to the other side. And then to Warrior Two, we're facing the front of the mat once again, so the right knee will be bent. Line up your heel with your back arch. See if you can bend nice and deep in this front knee. We've got a few breaths here. So I'm really hugging the feet towards one another, the thighs towards one another, like my legs are shaking. So see if you can create a little extra fire in your shape, whatever it looks like, whatever it feels like. Maybe it's with the breath or the upper body. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow to right knee. Left arm is high. Or to go further, right fingertips inside right foot, that left arm can reach up. So make sure we're not dropping the chest down. So we're pulling that left shoulder blade back and pulling that right shoulder forward. Take one more breath in. Big breath out. Gently release. Runner's lunge here. Setting ourselves up to balance. So feel the earth under the right foot. Really glue your right big toe down. Start to lift the left foot high. And then take the left arm up. See if you can stack the shoulders. See if you can open up the chest a little bit more. Lifting that top leg high. Flex the left foot towards your face. Two more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back to down dog. All right, take a breath. Big breath out. Inhale, high plank. Pause here. Dial up the breath. Really be high on the balls of your feet. And activate the legs here. Activate the lower belly. Press the earth away from you. Nice long neck. And hold. For another breath in. Breath out. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to keep the right hand down. We're going to roll into side plank. So roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Extend the left arm high. Options to drop this bottom leg, in this case the right, down. Really lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale. You're here for one more breath. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, hold. So you want your wrists to be under your shoulders here. Lower belly pulls in. Activate the legs. And then we'll take side plank other side. So roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Right arm high. You can drop the bottom knee down. Really lift the hips high. If your feet are stacked, lift from your bottom hip, in this case the left. One more inhale. Exhale, down dog. Big inhale. Open the mouth as you exhale, letting it go. Let's take that whole thing again. We're going to move just a little bit quicker. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, stay. Roll to the outer edge of the right foot, left arm high. Inhale, side plank, lift up. Exhale, release and down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, stay. Left hand stays down, open up side plank, breathe in. Exhale, release, down dog. Nice, drop down to the knees. So we're going to take camel pose. This is actually a pose that I do not enjoy, which means I should probably do it more often. So there's a couple ways to get into this shape, or a couple of variations, I should say. So you're going to stand on your knees here, and you want your knees to be hip distance, tops of your feet on the earth. So the first step to get into this shape, you're going to take your palms back behind you, kind of on the low back. You'll really glue the palms to your back and gently pull the elbows towards one another. So I want you to think about lifting the heart up and then gently taking your gaze back. So that lift and back, that lift is very important. So it's almost like you have a bar running through the middle of your back that you're trying to lift the shoulder blades up and over on. So you can hang out right here. If you want to go further, start to take your hands to your ankles or to your foot or the heels and drop your head back, exhaling out your mouth. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale, come all the way back up, and we'll come into child's pose. And you can take your arms alongside the legs, palms back towards your feet, forehead on the earth. So the spine is nice and round here. Okay, we're going to do that 1 more time, so whatever variation works for you. So we'll come on up. Come up to stand on the knees. Start gently here. Breath is super important. So in total, 3 breaths. And I'll gently come up. 1 more child's pose here. It's a really nice release in the throat. Good heart opener. And it's nice to show your spine a little bit of love. Especially if you sit at a desk all day and work, that's a really nice shape for you to take. All right, gently come up. Come all the way down to your back. Set up for a couple rounds of bridge pose. Full wheel is available if it's in your practice. I'm going to speak to bridge today. Plant your feet on the earth. And just take a moment to breathe here before we lift the hips or go into this shape. Inhale, lift the hips high. So you're really driving the heels of your feet into the earth. You can even lift your toes if you'd like. Really lifting the hips with every inhale up towards the ceiling. If you want to go further, you can wiggle walk your shoulder blades together under the back and then bring your palms together. 2 more breaths. Exhale, gently lower down. We've got 2 more rounds of bridge. Inhale, lift your hips high. Let your gaze be really soft. So the lower body is working. breath in the face, even the shoulders. Have some ease to them, some softness. Gently lower. One more round, bridge and wheel. Give it all you got here. Don't cheat yourself. Go ahead and go up as you inhale. Last round here. Feel the strength of your body here. Hear your breath. One more breath in. Exhale, gently lower. Soles of the feet touch knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Close your eyes. You can rest your hands on your body or on the mat. Take a full breath in, fill all the way up. And let it go. 2 more like that. Inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Make it count. Breathe. Sigh it out. Bring your knees into your chest. A little rock side to side to release the lower back. So we're going to move into half pigeon. If you prefer to take reclined, you can go ahead and bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, left foot on the earth for reclined pigeon. Otherwise, we'll meet in half pigeon with the right leg forward. This is where we're really going to slow down and spend some time in these stretches. So there's plenty of opportunity to go a little bit deeper and to let your breath sort of guide you into the stretch. And if it feels okay, you can close your eyes here to really bring your attention inward. And to really sort of find the power and stillness. Come back to your breath. Come back to the body. Whatever shape you're in, start to gently make your way up and out and head to the other side. And once again, just finding some ease. Close your eyes and breathe. Take another few rounds of breath here to really dive deeper into the stretch. And find your way out of the shape. We'll all meet lying down on our backs. We'll take the right ankle on top of the left knee. Keep the left foot on the earth. Now from here, you're just going to drop this entire shape over to the left. So your right foot is on the earth. Take your left palm, reach for the right ankle. And then this right arm can come out to a T or cactus the arm. Breathe here. And come back to center. Switch sides here. And once that left ankle is on top of the right knee, take that whole shape down onto the floor. Take your right hand and reach for the left ankle. And come back. Let's take happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Actively press your spine into the earth as you pull your knees down towards the floor. Cleansing breaths here. Three more breaths. And gently release. Take an inversion here. Extend the feet up to the ceiling, keeping your lower back on the earth, or you can lift up into shoulder stand. Just letting all that energy come back towards the heart. Really allowing the practice to land in our body. As you're ready, begin to lower all the way down. We've got a moment if there's any sort of stretch or shape that you still need to finish your practice this morning. And whenever you're ready, find your final shape coming into Shavasana. Start to bring some awareness back into your body. Feel the sensations of the breath. And the energy flowing through. And create small movements with your toes, your fingers, your wrists. Taking as much time as you need. Find your way to a seated position with your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart. And then one more time together this morning. Let's take a big breath in. And let it go. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you.